Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. Starting the week off, a post made by Carl, a State of the Beta number 2. Carl said he is going to make a weekly State of the Beta post now, so this is the second, and most of it is stuff we already discussed in the previous episode, except we now know that next week there is going to be a big patch in the beta, which will probably have Lockstep and the sync changes. Finally, Lockstep changes coming in, and should also include layout and area changes for Act 4 and voice acting. Also, there is going to be a new skill which has been teased this week, and as we can see here, we got the video which I'm going to play now, and I'm going to be silent for a minute. Be careful though, because it's pretty loud. Alright, so as you can see, it's a point-blank AoE skill. It's an attack and not a spell, so it's very different from a thing like Ice Nova, for example, and it can also be used without a weapon, so you can go Face Breaker with this. In my opinion, looks really cool. The sound needs just to be toned down a little bit, but other than that, it looks really good, and especially with the new uniques and the new freeze support gems and all the kind of stuff, I'm sure very interesting builds will come up with the skill. I am probably going to use it. Can't wait to see a fully AoE character which is going to take up like all the screen or something like that. It's gonna be so awesome. Next up, the divination card submission page should be open next week, along with the new patch we just discussed. Comics and t-shirts have arrived also, so they will be shipped out as soon as possible. This is what the graphic novel looks like, so pretty cool. This is available for those who bought the supporter packs. If you haven't, you should probably still do. And also there's a new unique flask which has been made by the creative director Eric, and it's a granite flask which knocks back enemies in an area on Flask use, also has a chance to cause enemies to flee on use, and after you use it you have 30% more melee physical damage during effect, and you are knocked back during effect. So the only drawback is the fact that it uses pretty much all the charges, but I still think this is a great flask. This is definitely gonna be an extremely fun flask to use, especially coupled with the new gloves that reverse the knockback. You can have real fun with many skills, especially Cyclone. I'm sure everyone already thought of that, but even the new Ice Crush skill is probably going to be amazing with it. And last but not least, we got some new concept art and teasers for the Act 4. As you can see, this is how Act 4 Chaos was envisioned. I gotta say, the arena in this artwork looks much better than the arena in the actual game, but that's just my opinion, of course. Here we got one of the pit fighters, the monsters that you find in the Restless Path, and as you can see, it's really similar to the real ones, which get used in pit fights. Then we got the Sentinel, which lives in Act 4, and now the concepts. This is a general Tiki concept. I wonder if there's going to be more various totems. Maybe some new totem boss. Totems looks really similar to each other, the few we got, so maybe there's going to be some variety. Surely hope so. That's gonna be cool. And last, not really, is an area concept. This is definitely the inside of the beast. As you can see, it's all fleshy and bony, and there's muscles here. This is probably nerves or something. Looks really good. I sure hope they can capture the same feeling in the game when they will release these new areas, which is probably going to be after the beta, but it might not be so. Maybe they're going to come out sooner, who knows. Still really good artwork, and a new type of monster, which, gonna be fair here, it's pretty generic random monster. Still looks really good. Wonder if it's something special, like this hail over here, it's maybe some auras or something. Sounds like a ranged monster, but who knows. This tongue might be pretty melee. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this new format. I have to do this because I don't really have time to keep up with the previous one. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you didn't, well, I'm sorry about that, but that's about it. And I'll see you guys the next time.